NoSQL databases such as Cassandra are becoming increasingly more popular for various data management scenarios. But managing Cassandra itself, especially in an enterprise class environment, frequently requires applications outside the onboard tools provided. This video is part of a series showing how the Zerto continuous data protection platform can be used in a variety of hypervisor workload scenarios to provide data management solutions for a virtualized Cassandra database cluster. In this video, we'll show how Zerto users can take advantage of its replication capability to create a clone of the Cassandra cluster for test dev purposes. Cassandra, as with most NoSQL database applications, is gaining in popularity in large part because of its ability to make schema changes on the fly without impacting database performance. However, it's still rarely a good idea to make schema changes without at least running through some test scenarios to make sure nothing gets broken. Wouldn't it be helpful to be able to create a copy of the database from the latest available version to test your schema changes, all while not impacting the production environment? What about being able to use a version from a day ago or a week ago? What if your DBAs noticed something wrong with the database performance and would like to compare the current version to what was running last week? Neither Cassandra nor the hypervisors have tools to be able to do that. The Zerto platform can handle creating a fresh database replica for a Cassandra virtualized instance. Its continuous data protection keeps track of all the writes and changes for files on its protected VMs and can replicate those changes in real time off-site. Zerto can use this replication setup to create a clone of the Cassandra instance for test dev purposes and can use its checkpoint functionality to allow that clone to be created at a point in time. So that database that's been running poorly since last week can be analyzed using that clone, all without impacting the production instance. For a simpler option, when external traffic to the test dev VM isn't needed, Zerto users can deploy the Cassandra cluster using the test failover feature, which can spin up and spin down the VMs using only the Zerto web interface. Let's take a closer look at how Zerto can help create this clone. Because Zerto would be replicating all of the Cassandra cluster nodes to a remote site for DR, DBAs can use the same replication capability to create a clone of the database for test dev purposes. The DBAs can make their changes, analyze the performance, and decide what needs to be done without ever touching the production environment. Once they're done, the clone can simply be deleted. This cloning feature can also come in handy when troubleshooting issues with the instance. Say some changes were made with a corresponding downturn in performance. The problem may or may not be related to the changes, but the DBAs don't want to start tweaking things for fear of making the problem worse. Zerto can create a point-in-time clone of the cluster nodes based on a checkpoint. This means that the test dev clone can be recovered back prior to the changes, allowing the DBAs to see if that was the problem, or if something else is going on. Again, all of this is available without ever impacting the production cluster. The cloning scenario produces a fully available Cassandra cluster for doing test dev work, but there may be times when a simpler option might be best. For those, Zerto offers the ability to quickly spin up cluster node copies using its test failover feature. This feature is primarily used to verify that backups are viable for recoveries, but also can be used to create a test dev environment and then, when done, to quickly spin down and delete the test failover VMs, all from the Zerto web interface. It is important to know, however, that these VMs do not allow external network traffic and will use up journal space as changes are made to the VM copies. So this method may not be useful in a lot of database testing scenarios. For example, when verifying client query performance after a configuration change. But under the right parameters, test failover can be a quick and easy check of a Cassandra cluster, again without any performance impact to the production environment. Users of NoSQL database products such as Cassandra like the flexibility of being able to tweak and adjust their cluster configurations as necessary. By implementing Zerto's continuous data protection, users also get the byproduct of being able to evaluate those tweaks with a live copy of their database from a date of their choosing. For more information on the key elements of this solution, please refer to the links shown here. Also, please check out our other videos in the Cassandra with Zerto series at the Zerto YouTube channel to find more ways how Zerto can help you efficiently manage a virtualized Cassandra cluster. For more solutions to help manage your NoSQL environments, please also check out the HPE Technology channel, also on YouTube. Thanks very much for watching.